But when I first moved to Oklahoma, that's the one thing, first thing my neighbor told me. If your dog is caught on my property, I will shoot it. And it is legal for that to happen. If an animal is found out in the county and no one claims it, that's a lot of times what they'll tell them, because there are no county shelters.
Oklahoma state statutes allow counties with a population of more than 200,000 to create and regulate county shelters. This means that only Cleveland, Oklahoma, and Tulsa counties have express permission to have government-funded shelters. Officials at Stillwater Animal Welfare say these laws are adding to the problem of unclaimed animals.
Every year there has been someone who has tried to change our Oklahoma state law about the number on the population for the ability to enforce or create animal control laws. And every year it has been defeated because we very desperately need animal shelters in the county in Oklahoma.
Stillwater Humane Society Director Jackie Roscarero says the desperate need for county animal shelters has caused some residents to open their homes to foster unwanted animals. Due to the lack of legal oversight, she says these well-meaning shelters can turn into nightmares.
That's why a lot of times the puppy mills and the backyard breeders and the hoarding cases, they start as county shelters. But there's no regulations for those shelters, and that's when they get out of hand, and that's what the troubles start, because nothing is spayed, nothing is neutered, nothing's vaccinated.
Stillwater Animal Welfare can only take in stray animals within city limits. However, some animals found within a 10-mile radius of City Hall are accepted for a $20 fee, assuming there's room.
We're really tiny. We only have 12 adoption spaces for dogs and 12 stray hold.
Roscarero says because there's no place for unwanted animals found outside city limits, residents are sometimes advised to shoot the animals or abandon them in the wilderness. Dickey agrees that this advice is not unheard of.
It's common to tell people that that's their only choice is to destroy the animal. And I have mixed feelings about that, because then we have some people in the county who think it's their job to drive around and shoot a loose dog they see, which is crazy, which is not right.
Dickey believes a county shelter under the jurisdiction of the Sheriff's Department is a better option for stray animals. Dickey and Roscarero both say one reason a county shelter has not been put in place is because of funding. We requested an interview with the Payne County Sheriff's Department to discuss this issue, but our request was not answered.
It all comes down to who's going to pay to open those county shelters. Who's going to pay for it? Is it the taxpayers? Is it the county sheriff's department? Who's going to pay for those? Because as you all know, or as you know, it's not cheap to take care of animals and to keep them healthy and keep them the way they need to be kept. So, I don't know.
Until legislators can find a solution to the problem, Oklahoma residents will continue to have limited options when it comes to strays outside city limits. For O State TV, I'm Mary McAtee.